right equipment is key to making any job easier and more efficient, and Rayburn Rentals offers a full line of equipment and supplies for home projects to get your yard in shape and for wedding and event planning. Rayburn Rentals, we rent and sell almost everything. 379-6444.
Now, sports coverage in the Panhandle spirit with Kel Steve.
Good evening, sports fans. With 5 games left in the regular season, the Dallas Cowboys have set themselves up for a big finish. The Pokes returned from a long weekend holding a 4-game win streak and a half-game lead over New York in the NFC East. Now, one thing Jason Garrett is impressed with from his team is the way they've handled adversity. Games that got away from them last year, games are actually winning this year. His signs of seeing major improvement.
Certainly a focus on it. There's certainly a focus on continuing to get better over the course of the season in a lot of different ways, mentally, physically, emotionally, just the whole thing. And so we'll continue to try to do that. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for every team in this league, and we're certainly focused on trying to do that with our team. A lot of ups and downs that come with every NFL season for every team, and you have to play through those. You have to play through the success, play through the adversity, and keep trying to get better. And we believe if you improve over the course of the season, week to week, you're going to be playing well when you need to be playing really well, and that's the end of the year.
Good news for Cowboys fans. They're about to be all alone atop the NFC East. The Giants right now are getting shellacked by New Orleans, 35-17. More bad news for Houston. Texans coach Gary Kubiak says his backup, Matt Leinart, is out for the season after fracturing his collarbone versus the Jags yesterday. Now, despite being decimated by injuries, the Texans still have the AFC South lead and have won 5 straight. Now they'll have to depend on 5th-round draft pick T.J. Yates. He'll start this Sunday in a huge matchup with Atlanta. But Coach Kubiak isn't ruling out any new quarterbacks. Can anybody say Brett Favre?
No. You know, like I said, a lot of names being mentioned. You know, we've got to continue to work through the process, John. I'm not going to rule out anybody. You know, we are going with TJ. It's TJ's opportunity, and it's his job. And I told him and I told the team that today. But I also told the team that we will bring in somebody else. I mean, we've got a young quarterback and a backup who's been here for 4 days, so we've got to find some experience out there who's been in a few rodeos, so to speak.
The Amarillo Bulls saw another successful road trip, sweeping Topeka, picking up 4 points. More importantly, Amarillo was the best team in the South Division and has the best record in the NAHL.
Again, if we just continue to worry about ourselves, I tell our guys, is let's just play our game. Whatever happens, happens. If we play hard-nosed Bulls hockey, and if you win the game, great. If you lose it, hey, that happens sometimes. So as we tell them, let's just stick to the game plan. We can't get too high or too low, and they've been doing a good job of that right now.
The Bulls head west for a weekend set with the Fresno Monsters from the West Division. The Astros have fired GM Ed Wade and President of Baseball Operations Tal Smith. The firings come less than a week after the sale of the club. The American Association, the league the Amarillo Sox are in, have announced the addition of the Laredo Lemurs to the league. And don't forget, it's going to be a busy weekend of high school basketball. The Kids Inc. AMA Tech-Tel Tournament of Champions starts Friday. We'll hear from some of the coaches and Mr. Kids Inc. himself, Jimmy Lackey, about the event starting tomorrow, when we'll run it all week. Hear from him and a lot of the coaches. Pretty interesting thing. I got to cover that last year. A lot of free food.
He is Mr. Kids Inc. You got
he
that
is.
right.
Oh, he's great.
First of all, Brett Favre. Come on.
Are you not hearing the Google rumors, the Facebook rumors?
That's how desperate the team is. Okay. Too bad they didn't get
Who they have though?
Yeah, Orton when he left that team.
Yeah, that was
that. Coaching carousel. Urban Meyer joins that school in Ohio. That's
Rick Neuheisel gone from UCLA. Yeah. Dennis Erickson gone from Arizona State.
And NHL, 2 coaches are gone from Washington and
Boudreaux
from Carolina. Yeah.
Busy day in sports.
Not too good. Ovechkin's not even playing well, so what's going on with this world? Hey, I'm surprised what happened in our final story tonight.